What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Rob Hunn's Music for a 2020 update. Hope you've all been good and well in this crazy life we're living at the moment. My situation has not really changed. I've kind of been working still for the whole time, but not from home. I've been working away where I normally work. So things have not really felt that much different, apart from things being a bit of a ghost town for a few months, which was nice because I managed to just have a very short commute compared to normal, with no one around to annoy me. Anyway, I've been a little quiet on the social media front, and now that things are kind of getting more or less back to normal in England, then I thought I'd just give you an update of what I've been doing, which is rather a lot, and I've got some exciting projects coming up in the future, which I shall tell you about. But firstly, I have been producing a podcast for the NHS. I know, good stuff, yeah? It's called the Somerset Emotional Wellbeing podcast, and it involves two doctors, Andrew Tresitter and Dr. Peter Bagshaw, and they talk about ways of coping and managing mental health, everything from anxiety, depression, borderline personality disorder, and talking about things like recovery colleges, which I had no idea about. So I'll leave the link here in the description, or you can type it in. It's this one right here, and go there and listen to it. It has been great fun producing it. I wrote the theme tune, and I got to do some voiceover work like I do on the end credits, which is good. So it's been great. So please do go and have a listen to that. It might even help you. Secondly, I've been doing more podcast theme tunes. I did a punk rock style theme tune for a program called Hate Watching with Dan and Tony. Now, a strange title, I know, but it's about watching movies and complaining about it. So they obviously have a lot of fun doing that. So if you want to search that up, you'll find my lovely NoFX inspired punk rock theme tune. And another one I did about the same time the projects were kind of running together at the same time was a ska punk theme tune as well for a show called The Comedy Brian Show, for a comedian called Brian April, and he wanted a song that sounded like Real Big Fish, with a zany kind of American announcer voiceover as well. So I got to practice some good voice acting for that, which was great fun. And he was very happy. I also got to do some brass, which I never really do. Unfortunately, at the moment, I can't really get a group of brass players in a room at the same time to record them. So I've been using session horns, which is good. You know, it sounds pretty good considering it's a VST. It's easy to work with. And I think I got a pretty good result. I mean, I layered up harmonies and harmonies and harmonies to make it sound more real, which is the only drawback to that sort of thing. But, you know, you can't beat actual instruments, except for when you have to try. Crazy times, I know. So thirdly, and 3 is important, it is the magic number for this. I have been working on lots and lots of music. I hit a big writer's block, mainly because of everything that was going on, but I've been quite busy as well, so I've not had a chance to finish some stuff. I got engaged, which was lovely. If you do follow me, then you will have seen that, and that coincided with me moving my fiance into my house during all of this crazy time. So there's been a lot of waiting, a lot of stress, a lot of not so fun times leading to very fun times. So writer's block was a big issue during that. However, coming out of that, I have been working firstly on a new digital only EP called Moving Faster. I may have come up with some artwork here. So it's just a quick thing. Some songs that were not going to be on anything else that I've worked on, it just didn't really fit the ideas. But still are songs that I like. It's just a quick intro song, which is just kind of a mixture between Snail's House and an artist called In Love with a Ghost. So it's kind of classical and jazz and, I don't know, weird glitchy electronica, which was really fun to produce. I tried some new things on the drums, which I've not really done before, so that was great fun. There's a song where I've been practicing sort of side chaining synthesizers, a bit like someone called Hotel Pools. You want to check them out, they're really good. And another song which I'll leave for your surprise. I'll leave it for a surprise for you, but rest assured they are songs that I take very seriously, and I do love them. That's why I want to put them out there. It's just they didn't fit on any other thing. So secondly, I have been working on my third studio album. It's called Future Tourist. I have some artwork made up, but I'm not going to share it with you because it is that immense and I am so happy with it that I don't want to ruin it until all the music's ready and I'm going to officially announce it. But two things, not three things, two things with this album are, it's going to be released on digital, but only after it's been released on vinyl. I'm going to try and release it as a double vinyl LP because there's that many songs on it. It's got to be a double album. And I'm very excited, but I've still got a lot of work to do with that. But on the vinyl front, the third and final thing is I have started coming up with a vinyl EP called Pieces of Me. There's me, you see me. It's a mixture of songs that have kind of been on different EPs. One was on the Silence of Home EP, which is the Silence of Home, the song, which is a very popular song on my Spotify, which is why I put it on there. Secondly is a new track, which is kind of in the same vein, but a bit more electronic, called Doremi, Japanese for dreamy. So you kind of get the idea what that might be about. And again, this is something that I couldn't quite fit onto another project, but it is a great song that I am enjoying very much. So I wanted to put it on here, and it gets another kind of rough estimate of what my different styles might lead to, and just kind of gain more information for the listeners, if you will, about what it is that I do. Thirdly, there is a Outrun style 80s synth kind of, I don't know, just a little tune, a ditty, if you will, that's kind of short but like very punchy and exciting, called Run Out. You see what I did there? I just changed Outrun to Run Out. And I enjoyed writing that very much, and it's got a punching synth bass line and drums, and it's very reminiscent of old video games. And speaking of old video games, I took this song Level Complete from the album New Space, which was the closing song, and it's just another fun video game style sounding song. So I'll give you guys a broad spectrum of what I do on this EP. Now, it is very, very expensive to print records, I found. So what I've done is I've started a crowdfunding campaign at a website called Qrates, with a Q, Qrates. You follow this link right here. And I've put down for 100. I think 100 is probably a realistic number to fund. So it is limited to 100. So if you want one, you will have to be very quick on that. But it's going to go for 3 months. And once the whole thing is funded, then it will get printed and distributed straight to you. The good thing about Qrates and the crowdfunding isn't like some other crowdfunding places where you may not get your money back, or you may get stiffed on the product and it won't get to you, or whatever. They basically don't charge people until the whole thing is funded. You basically put a pledge in, or if you do pay money, If the whole thing doesn't get funded, you get refunded. So there is absolutely no worries about losing money. Also, I'm not in the hole for paying for 100 press-ins of a record, hence why I chose to do crowdfunding. But as you can see, I've worked very hard on the artwork, using the old typeface and stuff. This is a test pressing, by the way, and this one is a dub plate, but it's on black vinyl, as you can see there. You can see my lovely monitor in the thing there as well. Hello. So the actual pressing is going to be on a blue marbly effect, a bit like what I've got behind me here, and it's going to be on heavyweight vinyl, so it should be really great. And I've had quite a learning curve to kind of master and mix stuff for vinyl. The first test pressing I had, the song Run Out actually had parts missing because it was stereo, and really, for some reason, you have to kind of, I don't know, I feel like I had to more sum down my mix to a mono thing. So it's been a long learning curve, but I think the final product is going to be something amazing. So if you feel like you want to buy one of those, because it's a physical product, and have my lovely face in your hands, there's me, see, you can follow that Qrates link, and you've got 3 months to do it, to get it funded, else it won't happen. Maybe I'll just try again, but 100 people, so please share and like and tell everybody about it. And that will do for this 2020 update. I hope you keep yourselves well. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Rob Huns Music. You can follow me on YouTube. You can find me on Upwork and Worksum and Fiverr and all of those places. But most importantly, go to robhunsmusic.com and go to past works to see some of the stuff that I've done, or you can hire me for music composition, theme tunes for podcasts, audio editing, all sorts of different things. So head there now if there's anything that grabs your attention, or just go and find Syndicate on Spotify. I'll leave that link in the description. And yes, thank you very much for watching. See you later. Bye.